Alright folks, so I am here with the 2015 Crosstrek today. I've been camping in this thing a couple times, and if you're sleeping in the car, it's difficult to get out the side door because there's no internal hatch release. So what we're going to be doing is designing and installing a button on the inside of the hatch to release it so you can get out. So let's take a look. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is open up the hatch here. And the idea is that this plug here, we'll use this blank plug and take it out and design something to go in there and house a button that we can press to open the hatch from the inside. So what we're going to do first is start removing this plastic interior lining here, so we get access to the switch from the inside of the hatch. With these, you can just pull them off. So you start from the edges and work your way across. Snap off for you. Alright, and then we can go, there's two side pieces here, on this side and on this side. So start with this one, start from the edge, comes right out. And on this side, same thing, start from the top, comes out like that. Alright, so for the final piece here, I've got, there should be a tab there that broke off. So it's not there anymore, but if you didn't break yours off, it'll be like a small pull tab with a Phillips head. So you're going to need a Phillips head, unscrew it here, and then pull it out. Well, let me show you. So the clip that I broke off, it looks like that, and then there's a push tab in there. But once that push tab's out, you can start removing this one, pulling it down, I think. This is gonna fall on my face here. Alright, I'm gonna put this down real quick so it doesn't fall on my face. Alright, so now we have access to the panel and the panel switches. Pick you up here. Alright, so the hatch switch actually runs right on the outside. You can follow it from the outside if you want, but this is going to be the one right here. It's tethered here with a clip that could be pulled out. You can see I already did a splice here. Alright, so you got the plastic trim off. This is going to be your locking mechanism here. On the front of it, there is going to be a mechanical release for your hatch if your battery is dead or something like that. So you just push it over and it opens the hatch. But what we're going to try to do is hook up a button to the existing hatch wiring. So this one here, it's attached to the hatch with a clip. This is the button for the hatch from the outside. So we're going to want to tap into this one to wire our new button. So if you go to the opposite side, the back side of the hatch, you should be able to squeeze a couple tabs. and it'll pop out. And then you have here, so I get you a better view. So here, on this side, on the male side, you have a button that you press, or a tab that you press down, and it'll release the connector there. So the ones that you're going to want to tap into, and I'm on a 2015 Crosstrek, and I also have the keyless entry, so I'm not sure if it's going to be different on any other models, but what you can do to test it is you could take your female connector and test which pegs are going to open your hatch. So for me, it's the outer two. So there's 2 green, 2 yellow. For me, it's this one, the top green one, and the bottom yellow one. So those are the 2 that I'm going to want to tap into. Alright, so before we do anything else, we are going to take that tab out, take the blank tab out, and replace it with the button that we decided to use right here. And you can see that we soldered onto the back of it, so we've got wires that can tap into the hatch button. So we'll take this one out. So I did want to mention that this design is for sale as a complete kit with everything that you need to finish the project, and I'll put the link down in the description. Just pops right out. See if there's something underneath there. Pull it the rest of the way. This is what it looks like here. If you want to do this a DIY without getting the other button or getting that other replacement, you could just drill through here and then stick your own button in there, and that would actually work pretty well, I think. The one that we got is a little bit recessed, so nothing can, grocery bags or toes or anything, you can't bump up against it and accidentally press it and open the hatch. It's kind of nice aesthetically. So what we did is we just took the button here, took the wires that we soldered onto the back of it, stuck through. We're going to pop it in place. It's actually a little bit of a tighter fit than the other one, which is kind of nice. So what I've done here is I'm back inside and we're going to tap into the hatch wires. What I've done is I've just laid down this bottom piece in the orientation that it's going to go back onto the hatch. So it'll go on like that. So I'm just going to put it flat down like this. So it's a little bit easier to get it back on once we've tapped the wires. Alright, so here's a little bit closer view. I've got the wires from the hatch button. I'm going to go ahead and splice them in here. Like we saw before, it is going to be little focus. The outer 2 here. It's going to be this green one, this outer green one, and then if I can separate it out, that bottom yellow one. We're just going to use some T-taps to get into there. Just do this one here. Alright, and then we need our pliers. one. So that was the outer green one. Now we're going to do the outer yellow one. Here. Lock this one down. Alright, so once you've got your switch attached to the male end here, go ahead and connect it back to the car. That. Okay, and then we're just going to test our button. Okay, so the button's working from the outside, from the inside. And then I'm going to get out. Test it from the outside real quick before we put it all together. Okay. So it's working from both sides. Alright, so now we are going to put the trim back on and we'll be all set. So here we are back on the outside. We're going to start by, remember the wires are attached down there. So we're going to pick up the bottom piece with the hatch. I'm just going to put the clips back on. They should snap back on if it's not. See where these clips are hitting. Okay. Around the edges here. Alright, now we're going to go and do the side pieces and then that top piece. So you can just match them up with the sides. Right there. Back in place. Same with the other one. Like this. Alright. And last one here. Okay. Alright, so this is how the button functions. That's what it looks like right there. It's recessed a little bit so it doesn't get bumped by anything while you're driving. Get your finger in there and press it. Hatch opens. And now you can open your hatch from the inside.